Don't worry about it, man. Game hasn't actually started. You're good. Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the beautiful Pictou County Wellness Center in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter, and this is Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League action between the visiting EDZA West Reds and the hometown Northern Subway Selects. The Reds come in having suffered a pretty big defeat yesterday at the hands of these Selects, an 11-0 scoreline, where the Selects were just firing on all cylinders throughout the entire game. The Reds just not quite able to get anything going, due in part to the absence of a couple of their key players. I am referring, of course, to two players who are out of the lineup again today, that being Madison Girdwood, as well as Chloe Brewer. And without Girdwood and Brewer in the lineup, the Reds just weren't quite able to keep up with the Selects. They will be out of the lineup again today, so they're going to need to find a way to step up and meet the challenge that is the league's top scoring offense, the Subway Selects. For the Selects, their lineup looks very similar to yesterday's. One key change in that Bree McPherson, the affiliated player, is out of the lineup. She's already been used 3 times this season, so they have to be a little bit more judicious. Instead, a couple of other APs are drawing in, that being Sarah Fraser and Josie Dunn. Still out of the lineup for the Selects, Allie Hood. She's serving the 3rd of a 4-game suspension. And Cassie Clark also out again. She missed yesterday and is out today as well with a lower body injury that is being described by head coach Cassie Clark, not only her head coach but also her dad, as a day-to-day injury. When I was talking to Craig Clark before the game a little earlier this morning, he said Cassie might be available, should be available for both games next weekend when the Selects head to the St. John area to take on the Fundy Nationals. Taking a look at our starting goaltenders for today's game. For the Selects, it will be Claire Zettler who gets the start, her 2nd start on the season. She comes in with a record of 1-0 and a 2.0 goals against average. At the other end of the ice, I believe it's going to be Kylan Paul who gets the start today. Paul comes in having played the last 17.5 minutes of yesterday's game. Her goals against average 4.80, giving up 11 goals in about 137.5 minutes. For the Selects yesterday, 2 different players came out with hat tricks, including Olivia Fitt, who got her first ever Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League hat trick. As well, the other hat trick for the Selects yesterday was Natalie McKay, who picked up 3 goals in that one. And we also have a birthday on the Select roster today. Abby McKenzie one of the starting defensemen is celebrating her birthday. Mackenzie starting with Harrison on the back end. Up front, it's going to be Alyssa Fitt with McKay and KJ Emery. And there's Alyssa Fitt with the first shot, and Paul steers that aside. Starting the game in front of Paul, it's Julia Green on the back end alongside Cassidy Waugh. Up front, it's Hannah Harvey, who has the puck right now. She'll play it over, Waugh is a forward, excuse me. It's Green and Ferguson on the back end. Waugh up front with Knox, Faith Knox, and as mentioned as well, Hannah Harvey. Puck hops up and out of play, so we'll get a stoppage with just 32 seconds gone. Selects in their home whites, the Buffalo Sabres style jerseys with the blue and gold and a little bit of silver, or a little bit of gray in the trim. Big blue numbers on the back. Reds in their blue jerseys with the red and white trim. Big white numbers on the back and the names on the back as well. Here's Tori McPherson coming down the right wing. She goes to play it back to Sarah Stewart. Stewart had a big game yesterday as well with a couple of goals. Now Penelope Ringette bringing the puck up the other way. Ringette, the leading scorer on the Reds coming into this weekend. Puck comes all the way around the boards to Lemieux. She'll play it back down low. Intended for, that was intended for Barry, but couldn't quite connect. Now the puck comes away from the wall right onto the stick of Landon Pitts. Pitts plays it ahead. Waiting for it there though was Lemieux. She'll get it as far as the select line. Sends it in, but not very deep, and Pitts quick to turn it around the other way. That pass just a little bit too far in front of Olivia Fitt. And it rolls right in onto Paul. Paul covers up and hangs on for a face-off. 1:39 gone here in the first period. And one of the things that the Reds are going to want to do in this game is just keep it close through the first. If they can keep the game within 1 or 2 goals for the first period, maybe even the first 2 periods, so that they have a chance to be within striking distance going into the third. Yesterday's game, it was only 1-0 after the first period, and it was even only 2-0 going into the latter stages of the second. But 3 goals in a short time span late in the second period broke it open. Or 4 goals rather late in the second period broke it open. And then the Selects were able to just take complete control through the third period of that game. Gregan plays the puck across the far side, sent ahead there by Spencer. Now Waugh in on the forecheck. She's able to get the puck back down into the corner. Back to try and get it there is Josie Dunn. She's one of the APs playing in today's game. Harrison over to get it now. She'll play it back around to Dunn. Dunn waiting for it, sends it back over to Harrison. Harrison ahead for Emery. Emery comes across to the near side, intended for Langell. The pass a little too far in front of her. And the Reds pick up and settle it down in their own zone. That pass for Waugh, she just gets a piece of it, and it rolls all the way through to Haley Harrison. Harrison takes it around to the near side for the birthday girl, Mackenzie. Back around to Harrison. She'll come back around to Mackenzie. Up for Alyssa Fitt, excuse me. She gets it ahead to McKay. McKay now gets past Waters. McKay has Emery with her. McKay coming in, takes the shot, and Paul gets a piece of that one with her glove and sends it up over the ice. Puck sent down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call with 3:34 gone here in the first period. And another good start for the Reds. Again, yesterday they kept it close through the first period. It was only 2-0, excuse me, after one. But 24 saves, a big part of the difference why that game was so close yesterday, for as long as it was, as Allie Berry played a great game in net. Gregan, excuse me, with it now behind the net, goes to play it ahead for Regan Berry. Her pass ahead for Lawrence. Lawrence just chips it forward. Now Lawrence gets on the puck again, but chips it right in onto Claire Zettler, and Zettler will hang on for a face-off. 4:09 gone here in the first period. Again, a big thanks to everybody tuning in here on Petter Picto Sports. Reminder, there's another game going on right now, that involving the Warewell Major Bantam Bombers. Unfortunately, we're only able to broadcast one game because I only have one set of gear, but we will keep you updated on the Warewell Bombers game as it goes on. Right now, they're a little more than midway through the second period, and the Bombers lead the Gulls by a score of 2-1. A bit of what I guess you could call that an upset in the making, as the Gulls, a perennial powerhouse in the Nova Scotia Major Bantam Hockey League, and expected to be one of the leaders again this year, trailing right now to the Bombers team, which just picked up its first win of the season yesterday in a victory. Here's a chance for hits, but Paul able to get the leg out and make the nice save. Here comes Penelope Ringette now. Ringette works her way around Fraser. Both of the APs for the selects today are defensemen to fill in for the missing Cassie Clark and Allie Hood, who are both blue liners. Here's Sarah Stewart with the puck now. She goes to play it across. It goes off the stick. Getting to the puck first is Green. She's able to get it ahead to Bird. Bird goes across to the far side, and here comes Spencer. Spencer dumps the puck in. Getting back onto it there is Dunn. She'll play it around for Ava Geno, who played a few games with the selects last year as an AP and now is part of the lineup. So you look at Dunn and Fraser and Bree McPherson, who's played a few games as an AP, getting a chance to audition for Craig Clark for regular spots in the lineup next year, much like Ava Geno has done and earned her way onto this year's roster. There's Geno with the puck again. She'll play it ahead for Emery. KJ Emery gets it down into the red zone. First one back to it is Spencer. She tries to play it up the wall, but there to help knock that down was Olivia Fitt. Olivia, the younger sister of Alyssa, who's on the top line. Actually, the two Fitts are out there together right now. Puck back to the point. There's Geno with the shot. Paul able to make the kick save. McKay gets to it in the corner. Now Olivia gets off for a change, and KJ Emery, who's the regular line mate of Alyssa and Natalie McKay, out to join them. Mackenzie picks up the puck in her own zone. Gets it ahead. The pass a little bit behind McKay, but she's able to kick it over to KJ Emery. Emery drops it off for Alyssa Fitt. Back to Mackenzie. Her shot goes wide off the end boards. Lemieux gets to it, wraps it around the boards. Knox now will play it out to center. Harrison waiting for it there. She brings it back across the red line, dumps it back in again. Lemieux back to get it with just about 7 minutes gone here in the first period. Here comes Lemieux. Lemieux can't get around Tori McPherson. So we've got a set of sisters and a set of cousins in this selects lineup. Two girls with the last name Fitt, two girls with the last name McPherson. So you will hear me refer to players by first name off and on throughout, just to simplify things. Here's Landon Pitts with the puck now. Pitts goes and dumps it down for Tori McPherson behind the net. Tori, the cousin of defenseman Mairead McPherson. There's Harrison with it now. She takes the shot. Kick save made by Paul over into the corner. Puck played up the wall to the line. Harrison knocks it down there, gets it to Stewart. Stewart tried to center it for Tori McPherson, but a little bit behind her. Played out to center. Fraser slips and falls as the puck comes to her, and Ringette able to get on it and chip it into the northern zone. Now Megan Smith will dump it into the red zone. She goes in after it against Gregan. Also coming in there is Langell. Smith takes a bump from Ringette. But getting on the puck over there is Olivia Fitt, again the younger sister of Alyssa. Olivia back with the puck now. Gives to Fraser, near side for Mairead McPherson. As mentioned, cousin of forward Dory. Mairead pinching in at the point as the play wraps around to the far side. Spencer gets it as far as the line. Or sorry, that's Lawrence rather, not Spencer. My apologies. But Smith gets on the puck, centers it for Langell, but Paul able to steer that one away. Now Langell plays it back to the line. Fraser sends it in the general direction of the goal, but Gregan gets to it before it gets all the way on net. There's a shot deflection and it ends up bouncing just wide. Regan Berry now will pick up. Tries to clear, but ends up being knocked down by Emery. As the Selects continue their relentless forecheck here as we near 9 minutes gone in the first period. Reds finally able to alleviate the pressure and get the puck down the ice. Desjardins loses control of it, and the Selects get it right back into the Reds' end. Yes, yet again, back to pick up is Green. She'll send it around to the far side. It goes all the way through to Spencer. She chops it up. Emery keeps it in at the line, and the puck rolls through to Alyssa Fitt. Fitt cutting to the middle, takes the shot. Had Paul going the wrong way, but put the puck just outside the post. Great effort there by Alyssa Fitt, but not quite able to find the back of the net. Puck comes to the point. Geno can't get the puck past Spencer. Second effort she does. McKay now can't get the puck down low. It comes back to Geno. Her shot deflected, goes wide. Coming into the near side corner, sent behind the net for Emery. Out front, there's a chance, they score! Natalie McKay with the backhander after a couple of chances right at the 10-minute mark of period number 1. And for Natalie McKay, that is her 4th goal, 5th point of the season. Alyssa Fitt should get an assist. And I believe the second assist will go to Geno. And if so, that will be Ava Geno's first point of the season. There's a shot by Stewart and a save made by Paul.
Number 12.
They give Emery an assist along with Fitt. So it's McKay from Fitt and Emery, not McKay from Fitt and Geno. There's a chance for Stewart. Save, rebound, puck loose. And it ends up rolling through to Knox, and Knox will get it out to center. Back to pick up was Harrison. McKay gets it ahead for Stewart. Here comes Stewart. Drop pass for Pitts. Pitts with a shot. That goes just wide. Stewart tries to pick it up off the end boards. It rolls loose to Stewart. Now she'll play it up the wall intended for McKenzie. But first one on it is Knox. Knox gets her stick knocked out of her hand. Tries to chase down the puck anyway. But Langell will get it. Now Ringette trips up Langell a little bit. Langell right back up on her feet. Gets the puck in down low. Back to get it there, Lemieux. She plays it towards the corner. Langell there. She takes a bump from Knox. Back to the line, McKenzie. Her shot gets blocked. Here comes Penelope Ringette. Ringette working her way down the wing. Takes the shot. And a big save made there by Zettler to keep it 1-0. As Penelope Ringette, the leading scorer of the EDZA West Reds, with a good chance there. Haley Harrison, great job on the back check as well to disrupt that shot just enough to make it a little bit easier for goaltender Claire Zettler. As not sure what exactly happened there, but all of a sudden there we go. The clock has been having some issues over the last couple of days. It's been acting a little bit weird. Not Billy's fault. Let me make it perfectly clear. It's not Billy's fault down there in the penalty box, timekeeper's booth. The clock itself has been acting very, very odd as of late, and we just saw a situation with it there. Here's Mairead McPherson wrapping it around the boards. Green with the shot. Now Ringette plays it down low. And we're going to get the first penalty of the game as Sarah Fraser pastes Regan Berry to the boards, and that's going to get a cross-checking penalty. I thought it was going to be body contact, but cross-checking is the call at 11:29 of period number 1. So the first power play of the game for the Reds, and as I turn around and look at the other scoreboard, it's gone from a 2-1 lead for the Bombers to a 4-2 lead for the Gulls, and then as I look around, it's now 4-3. So lots of scoring going on over in that other game as they get into the latter stages of the second period. Just over 8 minutes gone, or left to go here in the first period of this one. The Reds on the power play. Barry goes chasing after the puck down in the corner. McKenzie gets to it first, however, and McKenzie plays it ahead. And here you're going to see, again, the 200-foot forecheck of the Selects, even when they're on a penalty kill, as Alyssa Fitt in there, working the puck along the boards. McKay there as well. Now Ringette will get the puck, plays it over to Gregan. Gregan gets it ahead, and here comes Ella Lawrence. Lawrence in across the line, stops, sets it up, intended for Ringette, but the puck hops over her stick, and now here comes Tori McPherson. McPherson cuts in, Paul with the shoulder save. Following up Emery, she gets a shot away, and Paul able to cover up and hang on for a face-off. 46 seconds left in the penalty to Sarah Fraser. 7:17 left to go here in the first period. And the Selects leading at 1-0, but a pretty good chance there, shorthanded, to double up on their lead. KJ Emery in to take the draw, wins it right back to Dunn. Dunn goes across, intended for Geno. Geno fans on that chance, and now here comes Bird. But Geno back on the back check, able to get possession of the puck at least momentarily. Now Waugh will play it back to the line. Lemieux with the shot, that rolls in, and Zettler steers it aside. Waugh back on it yet again. Waugh tries to go cross ice. It does get through to Desjardins, even though Tori McPherson did get a piece of that puck at least momentarily. Now Waugh gives to Green. That pass a little bit too far in front of her, and Emery will get it down the length of the ice. Just 8 seconds left in the penalty. Hustling back to get it is Desjardins. Stewart trying to close the gap on her. Pass ahead as we are back to 5-on-5. Haley Harrison with the puck, plays it across to the near side. McKenzie tried to spring Tori McPherson with that pass, doesn't quite connect. Now here's Stewart for McPherson. For Pitts, that pass a little bit behind her, so Pitts couldn't get a good shot away. Over to the corner, Stewart now back to the line. Harrison, she had trouble receiving that pass, had to come out, gives over to McKenzie. Now McKenzie bringing the puck in. McKenzie with a shot! And Paul with the kick save. McPherson now into the corner for Pitts. Pitts plays it over to the far side. Lemieux the first one there around the boards. Knox couldn't get to it in time, and McKenzie plays it back down low. Lemieux there, up for Knox, but Stewart there to disrupt that. Here comes McKay stepping in, takes the shot, and Paul makes the save and hangs on. 5:36 left to go in the first period. Meanwhile, there's just a minute left to go in the second period over on the other sheet of ice, and the Gulls have extended the lead yet again. It's now 5-3 for the Gulls over the Warewell Bombers. Bombers, of course, play their home games right here at the Wellness Center. The Gulls, based in the St. Margaret's Bay area of the Metro Halifax region. Not able to clear was Harvey there, and the Selects back on the pressure. Langell, Spencer gets the puck away from her. It comes up the wall. Mairead McPherson with the shot, and Paul will again hang on for a save. 5:09 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 the score. And what we saw yesterday was really a function of the depth of these Selects as they just continued to wear down the Reds until the Reds just could not keep up with them anymore. In the early going here, we're seeing that the Reds are keeping up with the Selects, but again, The depth question becomes how long will they be able to do that? Here's Ringette with the puck. Which is why, again, one of the keys is keep it close, because that adrenaline boost that you'll get if you're still only down 1 or 2 into the third period, if you can stay within striking distance, a lucky bounce, an adrenaline boost at the right time, anything can happen. Puck goes off of KJ Emery and down into the red zone. Back to get it there is Lemieux. She'll give to Ringette. Ringette, a nice little move to get away from McKay. Now gives back to Lemieux. But McKay stays on the forecheck. Lemieux plays it over to Gregan. Up for Barry. Regan Barry gets it ahead for Ringette. Ringette has the puck knocked away from her by Geno. And now the Selects get it back out. Green. Intended for Lemieux, but it's intercepted by Emery. There's a shot, and that goes just wide. Now Alyssa Fitt plays it to McKay. Back to the line for Geno. Over to McKay. McKay with the shot. Save. Rebound cleared away by Lemieux. Now Spencer will pick up. Her pass intended for Bird, but it's into the feet of Bird, and Spencer has to pick up yet again. Brianna Spencer down into the Subway Select zone. Back to get it is done. She'll play it around the boards for Emery. Emery clears it out. It goes off the edge of the stick of Green, or the toe of the stick of Green, and then down into the red zone. Out to center, Ava Geno went to make the pass to Tori McPherson, doesn't quite connect. Now here's Pitts with it for McKenzie, ahead to Stewart. Stewart takes a bump there from Bird, but gets the puck to Pitts. Pitts now trying to get away from Desjardins. Plays it down low. McPherson. Tori plays it back to the line for Harrison. Harrison tees it up. There's a shot. Deflected. Goes wide. Buck will come back to the line for McKenzie. McKenzie down to Stewart. Stewart centering pass for Pitts. And a one-time shot goes just wide. 2.5 left to go here in the first period. McPherson for Pitts. Paul knocks that away from Pitts. And Desjardins will get it as far as the line, held in again by Harrison. Out to center. McKay dumps it back in. Played right back to the line again. McKenzie will hold it in. McKenzie takes the shot. That gets steered wide by Paul. McKenzie now gets it to Langell below the goal line. Langell gets tripped up. Gets the puck to Olivia Fitt, back to the line. Harrison, her shot, goes right to Smith with the rebound. Smith now takes it behind the net. Smith trying to get away from Desjardins, plays the puck over to the near side. First one on it there was Green, but she had her stick knocked there. Smith with a chance, and a big save by Paul. Another chance, puck still loose. Now Smith gets it again, her shot gets blocked. And a big block there by Knox to keep it a 1-0 scoreline as Paul was completely laid out. Smith certainly would have turned it to a 2-0 game right there if not for Faith Knox. A big play by her. 70 seconds left to go here in the first period. Here's KJ Emery. Puck goes down into the corner. Alyssa Fitt sends it behind the net. First one there is Ferguson. Ferguson trying to get away from Emery as we're into the final minute. Ferguson gets it ahead for Harvey. Harvey to Knox. Here comes Faith Knox. Knox fires that shot just wide. Alyssa Fitt sends it back out down the ice. Ferguson going back. McKay right on her heels. Ferguson overskates the puck. McKay gets it towards the front of the net. There's Emery with a shot. Save, rebound. Mairead McPherson couldn't get a shot away. Waugh gets it up to Knox. 28 seconds left in the period. Knox trying to get away from McKay. Knox and McKay with a little bit of pushing and shoving. And now, meanwhile, the pass up intended for Olivia Fitt, excuse me. And the Reds take over. Out to center. Dunn plays it across for Geno. Geno will dump it in right onto the stick of Ferguson. And that will do it for period number 1. The Reds keep it close, thanks in part to 14 saves by Kylan Paul on 15 shots. The Selects outshoot the Reds 15-5, but only one goal to show. It is Natalie McKay's fourth goal, fifth point of the season, assisted by Alyssa Fitt and KJ Emery. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the start of the second period in just a little bit. You are watching Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League action right here on Pedro Pictou Sports through video.ibm.com. welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here between the the Subway Northern Selects and the EDZA West Reds, if I knew what I was talking about. Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League action here, and the Selects carry a 1-0 lead into the second period against the Reds. Reds a competitive first period there, stayed with the Selects. A reminder, our next broadcast of Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League action for sure will be on not till late in October. In fact, not in October at all, as the Selects don't have another home game until November 9th. However, it is possible, depending on how some things play out, that we will have some games over the next few weeks. We're looking at the possibility of doing a couple of games in other arenas, depending on how things play out over the next couple of weeks. We may be going on some road trips to bring you some games from around the league. We'll give you more details on that as things get finalized. So stay tuned to the league's Facebook page, as well as my own personal Facebook page, Pedro Picto Sports, for details on that as they become available. Our next broadcast, just in general, on Pedro Picto Sports is going to be on Friday night this week, coming up, as the Pictou County Scotians of the Nova Scotia Junior Hockey League will be heading to Antigonish to take on the Bulldogs. The Battle of Marshy Hope, as that's about the midway point, roughly, of the drive between here and Antigonish. So that's what we're going to call it, the Battle for Marshy Hope. That'll be our next broadcast on Pedro Picto Sports. Of course, also on Hockey TV, I am part of the Pictou County Weeks Junior A Crushers broadcast crew, and so we'll have a game Thursday night as the Crushers host Valley. Next weekend, as it stands right now, we'll have the Crushers game against Valley on Thursday. We'll head to Antigonish to bring in the Scotians and Bulldogs on Friday. That game will be an audio-only broadcast through the audio service mixlr.com. Then on Saturday, we'll have the Weeks in Cole Harbour to take on the Wolfpack. We may also have another game on that day, schedule permitting. And then on Sunday of next week, we'll have the Lumberjacks from South Shore in the Nova Scotia Major Bantam League taking on the Bombers here at the Wellness Center at 11:30 next Sunday morning. That's our next broadcast from this building. But right now, it's time to get ready for period number 2 between the Selects and the Reds. Selects win the draw. Harrison able to get down the length of the ice, but she did not gain the center red line before dumping it in. And so that'll be an icing call against the Selects. Just 4 seconds coming off of the clock. And EDZA West from the Fredericton area will have an offensive zone faceoff. Waugh to take the draw against Pitts. Pitts wins it over to Harrison. Across to McKenzie. Ahead now for Stewart. She gets it up to Pitts. Pitts tried to get that through for McPherson, but it's broken up by Green. Now here's Stewart. Her pass gets through the feet of Harvey, but it goes through to Green. Ahead now for Waugh. Here comes Landon Pitts with the puck. Pitts takes a shot and she scores! Landon Pitts able to beat Paul glove side. And so it's now 2-0. And I believe that's going to be an unassisted goal for Pitts. It'll be her second goal, 5th point of the season. We'll wait to see if there are any assists, but I believe it will be unassisted. We'll just wait for confirmation of that. Meanwhile, here's Olivia Fit with the puck now in the corner. She gets it knocked off her stick by Ringette. Stewart does get an assist on the Pitts goal. And Tori McPherson also with an assist. So Pitts from Stewart and Tori McPherson making it 2-0 at the 35-second mark. Now here's Ringette with a chance. And Zettler comes up with a big save there. Barry with a chance now. And that one steered aside. And we're seeing something similar to what we saw yesterday, which is a good push here early in the second period by the Reds. Couple of good scoring chances there. Now Lawrence in there tying up the puck. Ringette trying to get in to help out. Coming in to work it free now, though, is Tori McPherson. And we're going to get a penalty to Lawrence, it appears. They're going to call Lawrence for roughing, so the Selects will get their first power play of the game. This one coming at 1:47. And so the Selects on the power play for the first time this afternoon. They're into the third period in that other game. We'll give you an update there in just a moment. Here's KJ Emery with the puck now. Back to the line for Geno. To Emery again. Emery can't take the pass cleanly, but it ends up rolling right to Dunn. She plays it down to Alyssa Fit. Her shot through the traffic, steered to the side. Ferguson plays it off the wall, comes to Dunn. She plays it down. Emery with the deflection there. McKay had all kinds of room back door if she'd been able to get to that puck a little bit quicker. Now here's Geno with it. To Emery. KJ Emery with the shot, and the save made and held on to by Kylan Paul. 1:20 left to go in the penalty to Ella Lawrence. 2:27 left to go in the second period. Meanwhile, next door, there's 11 and a half minutes left in the third period, and the Bombers have pulled to within one. It's now 5-4 in favor of the Gulls. The Gulls, again, out of the St. Margaret's Bay area of the Halifax Regional Municipality, while the Bombers, their official name, the Warewell Major Bantam Bombers, play out of here in Pictou County. Here's Emery with the puck. Back to the line, Harrison, across to McKenzie, for Emery! And Emery ends up putting that one just wide. Now Paul will cover up and hang on for a face-off. 49 seconds left in the power play. And the Selects are getting their chances, just not quite able to finish them here. Face-off as Waugh and Pitts will take the draw. Now Waugh will be waved out of the face-off circle. And one of the defensemen will have to come in, as it was because Knox was lined up a little bit too far beyond the line. Selects get possession off of the draw. Puck comes to McPherson. She'll play it back to McKenzie. Back to Tori McPherson into the corner for Stewart. Sarah Stewart skates it up the wall, plays it back to the line for McKenzie. Back to Stewart. That pass a little beyond her. She's able to chase it down in the corner. 24 seconds left in the power play. McKenzie trying to get it across for Pitts. That's broken up by Knox. And Knox will send it down the ice. Back to pick up McKenzie. McKenzie through center. McKenzie still with the puck, and the birthday girl keeps going. Tries to go short side and puts the puck wide. And coming out of the box just as the penalty expires, there was Lawrence right into Sarah Stewart, who had the puck on her stick right in front of the box. Nearly created a great opportunity for the Reds. Now Wall will dump it in. And Lawrence will stay out there on the ice for a shift. Pitts takes the puck behind the net, trying to get away from the forecheck of Ella Lawrence. To Stewart, back to Pitts. Pitts now gets it across to Langell. Langell, quick one-touch pass for Pitts. Pitts didn't like the angle, so circled back, gave to McKenzie. McKenzie now ahead for Olivia Fitt. Olivia gets tripped up by Green, and we'll get another select power play here. This one coming at 4:35 of the second period. Julia Green going off for the trip. And it's now 6-4 as they pass the midway point over next door. The Gulls get another one. High scoring affair over in that game as the Gulls and Bombers have combined for 10. There's a shot from the point by Mairead McPherson. Paul able to make the save and hang on for another face-off. Just 7 seconds coming off the clock in this power play for the hometown Northern Subway Selects. Desjardins taking the draw against Smith. Smith wins it over to the wall. Olivia Fitt takes the puck behind the net, out the far corner. Back to the line. Fraser. Sarah Fraser gives to Fitt, back to Fraser. Now over to the near side, Mairead McPherson. McPherson looking for a deflection from Fitt. Couldn't quite get it on target. Now back to the line, Fraser to McPherson. Across for Fitt, but the puck rolls off her stick, and now it comes to Smith. 1:15 left to go in the power play. Megan Smith gives to Mairead McPherson. Over to Fraser in the corner. Fraser to Langell. Langell with the shot, and that goes high and wide. Comes around the boards. Good hustle by Smith to keep it in the zone. Smith skates it to the middle of the ice. Now over to the far face-off circle, takes the shot. Paul steers that into the near corner. Spencer is able to clear it down the ice. 50 seconds left in the power play. Sarah Fraser out from behind the net, plays the puck up the wall to Emery. Emery, cross-ice pass for McKay. McKay trying to work her way around Barry. McKay takes the puck behind the net, comes out the near side. Has the puck roll away from her a little too far. Harvey was there, but the Selects get possession back. Here's Emery with it now. KJ Emery looking for options, plays it back down into the corner for Alyssa Fitt. Her shot goes wide, and the puck comes all the way up the boards to Dunn. Back to Fitt, who went all the way across to the other side. And then the pass back to Dunn. Dunn couldn't take it cleanly, and the Selects have to come out and touch up. Just 4 seconds left in the power play. Puck played into the red zone, back down the ice again. The shot was taken prior to the penalty expiring. Not that it mattered because it was right on the net anyway. And Dunn will get the puck there from Zettler. Penalty expired. Selects now 0 for 2 with the power play. Or if you want to look at it glass half full kind of way, the Reds are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. Here's Natalie McKay. McKay with a shot. That goes just off the outside of the net, as she was able to use Lawrence as a screen, was able to use Lemieux, I apologize, as a screen. And I think she might have had Paul fooled a little bit there. Now here's McKenzie. McKenzie coming in, takes a shot. Again, trying to use Lemieux as a screen, but Paul stays with it and makes the save and hangs on. 12:44 left to go here in the second period, and still just that 2-0 scoreline. But again, if you look back to yesterday, similar sort of story, as the game was close through so much of that game, or so until late in the second period, I should say. And then that's when the Selects started breaking it open. with 4 goals in the span of just under 5 minutes late in the second period. There's Pitts with a shot. That gets blocked. And out come the Reds. Ringette has the puck knocked away from her. And Pitts will give it to Tori McPherson. McPherson trying to get it through to Stewart. Gregan with the nice play to lift Stewart's stick. And it's back out to center. So the score right now, identical to what it was yesterday at this point in the game. There's a 9-iron from Ringette that goes into the far corner. Harrison now gets it to Tori McPherson, but McPherson can't take the pass cleanly. Puck comes around the boards to the near side. McKenzie for Stewart, and Stewart will bring it out. Stewart gets the puck into Reds territory. There's a shot from Tori McPherson, and Paul gets a piece of that, and out will come Ferguson. Here's Ferguson, working out to center, gets it to Spencer. Spencer gets it into the select zone, right on the stick of McKenzie, and McKenzie coming out, coming through, taking a shot, big save, again by Paul. Kylian Paul having a very good game there in the net for the Reds. Battle in the far corner, or near corner. 4 players in there. Puck is worked loose by Spencer. She'll play it up the wall. McKenzie can't hold the line. And hustling after it is Bird, but getting there just ahead of her was Fraser. Now the puck comes loose to the near side. Spencer will send it down into the corner. Bird going in after it, but Fraser gets there just ahead of her. Now Desjardins coming in to help out. Desjardins puts the puck through the crease all the way to the far side. Gregan pitching in from the point. Throws it back through the top of the crease the other way, and the Selects get possession and come out to center. There's Olivia Fitch, she'll dump it in. Lemieux back to get it as Langell was coming in on her in a hurry. Now Langell will head off for a change, and KJ Emery, who had just come on, trying to disrupt the breakout. Puck does come out to center. Knox able to come away. Here comes Knox. Knox cuts the middle, there's a shot, and Zettler makes a big save, keeping it a 2-1 game. Now a chance for Waugh. She threw it towards the front of the net. Knox will play it back to Lemieux. Just over halfway through the second period. Still 2-0. Here's Lemieux down to Knox. Knox plays it around to the far side. Harvey going to get there. She lets it go through to Gregan. Gregan, though, fans on her shot. Now it's a 2-on-1. Here comes McKay. She's got Emery with her. Here comes McKay. McKay cutting in. And what a poke check by Kylian Paul. A beautiful poke check by the Reds goaltender. McKay gets the puck back though. Now she tries to turn and fire. Ends up putting it wide. Alyssa Fitt into the corner. Comes out from the corner. Takes a shot that gets blocked. Knox ahead for Waugh. Out come the Reds here. 9:19 left in the second period. Great back and forth action in this one. Back to pick up is Dunn. Dunn trying to get away from Waugh. Circles and changes direction. Gives the puck to Geno. Geno trying to work her way around Barry. Now it's tied up in the corner. 4 players in there. The puck squirts loose. There's a shot, save. And before a rebound could be picked up, covering up the puck is Claire Zettler. Meanwhile, next door, the Warewell Major Bantam Bombers still trail 6-4. 4.5 minutes left to go in that one. Ringette wins the draw, back to Green. Green plays it down the wall, but it goes right to Haley Harrison. Harrison now plays it ahead. Picked up by Stewart. She gives to Pitts. Pitts with the shot. Used Ferguson as a screen. Paul made the save and was able to cover up for a face-off. 8:38 left to go in this second period. Shots in the period right now, 9-3 for the Selects. But Kylian Paul has been coming up masterful in this one. Off the face-off, puck goes to Green. She'll play it around to the far side for Barry. Regan Barry tried to play it ahead. That's broken up by Tori McPherson. Now Ferguson gets it back to Barry. She gives to Ringette. Back to Barry again. Pass intended for Lawrence, but that's broken up by McKenzie. Here comes McKenzie. Abby McKenzie down into the corner. Back to the line for Harrison. Harrison tees it up. That shot gets through. Kick save. Puck goes to the far wall. Pitts going in after it against Barry. Also coming in to help out is McPherson, but the puck goes right onto the stick of Ringette. She sets it up for Ferguson around to the near side for Green. To the line, not out, kept in by Harrison. She'll send it down low, all the way around the net. Ferguson there to pick up. Under 8 left to go here, second period. 2-0 the score for the Selects. Pass ahead. Here comes McPherson, Tori McPherson, but a great job, or sorry, that's Olivia Fitt. That was 18, not 10. Couldn't quite see the bar across the middle of the number. They score! An innocent looking shot ends up getting through, and I think it's the birthday girl who gets the goal. We'll wait for confirmation, but I think it might be the birthday girl celebrating with the goal. 12:28 the time of the goal, making it 3-0. It is indeed the birthday girl who gets the goal, Mackenzie. Olivia Fitt with the only assist on that one. And for Mackenzie, that's her first goal, second point of the season. Meanwhile, next door, they're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third period, and the Bombers have just taken a penalty. So that may just about put a nail in their coffin. There's a shot by Emery. And then running over KJ Emery was Bird. No call, play goes on. And then Bird with a back check gets the steal and sends the puck down the ice. Back to get it now. There's Fraser. Fraser saw Spencer coming, turned and changed directions. Mairead McPherson with the puck. McPherson gets it back again. Now her pass ahead for McKay. Here comes Natalie McKay. McKay using Lemieux as a screen, takes the shot. Paul makes the save. In the far corner, puck sent behind the net, around to the near side. Lemieux going to get to it just ahead of Alyssa Fitt. Coming in to help out is Spencer. Played to the line, not out. There's McKay with one nice move. Another trying to get the shot away. Now it's loose in front. Puck rolls into the corner. Played around to the near side for Emery. 6:15 to go, second period. McKay back to the line for Dunn. She can't take the pass cleanly, and the puck goes out to center. Dunn quickly across to Geno. Geno fans on her dump in attempt, able to recover, pick up the puck, and carry it in. Here comes Geno with the shot, and Paul will make that save and hang on. 5:58 left to go here, second period. Goals in this period from Landon Pitts and Abby McKenzie have turned it into a 3-0 lead for the Selects. Pitts to take the draw against Waugh. Pitts wins it over to the wall. Ferguson was there though. Ferguson sends it behind the net. Green, now she'll play it up, intended for Knox. That's broken up by Geno. Now Stewart for Pitts. There's a shot that ends up hitting Waugh up high and rolling in onto Paul, who covers up and hangs on for a face-off. And quick check of Cassidy Waugh. She's okay. 5:44 left to go here in the second period. Waugh wins the draw, gives to Green. Green plays it towards the middle of the ice. Picking up there is Ferguson. She gets it up to Harvey. Here comes Harvey in across the line. Harvey with the shot. That goes wide off the end boards, picked up by Pitts. Wrapped around to the far side, too far for McPherson. Shot taken there by Green. That's knocked down in front. Now sent back down into the corner. Geno changes direction to get away from Waugh. Gives the puck ahead to Stewart. She goes to play it ahead, and it ends up hitting one of the Reds players on their bench. So So we'll get a stoppage with 5:12 left to go in the second period. They're just about into the final minute of the game next door. Gull's still leading at 6-4, and it looks like, again, that is going to be probably a Gull victory. Here's Lemieux with the puck now. She gets it ahead. Lawrence couldn't do much with that. Here comes McKenzie. Abby McKenzie with one goal already, tried to center it. That gets broken up. Now the puck comes to Smith. She kicks it down into the corner. Smith coming out of the corner with it. Tries to get it in front. That's broken up there by Gregan. Now Olivia Fitt to Smith. Smith trying to come away from Lemieux. Lemieux able to get a piece of the puck. It comes to McKenzie. She fires a shot that goes wide. Now Harrison able to hold it in. Barry with a second effort gets it out. All the way to McKenzie just outside her own blue line. Up for Olivia Fitt. Smith now will play it across to the far side. Langell will win the race to that puck. Sends it towards the front of the net. McKay couldn't get on it before Lemieux got a piece of it. And now Ringette will come out. Just over 4 minutes left to go, second period. Ringette to Lawrence. Lawrence couldn't get around McKenzie. And now McKenzie picks up the puck, plays it towards the line. Ferguson will send it back down low to Ringette in the corner. Ringette gets her stick lifted by McKenzie. Ringette able to stay with it, but now McKenzie gets the steal. And McKenzie will use the net to try and create some space for herself, but skates right into Regan Berry. There's a shot. And the kick save made by Zettler. Now Ferguson collides with Emery. Puck comes to the line. Ringette. Both referees say it was just incidental contact. Now Ringette gets the puck. Ringette cuts in, takes the shot. Save made. And Harrison will clear the rebound out of danger. Game next door is now a final. 6-4 or 7-4 actually, as they, and now we're going to get a penalty against Emery for body checking as she ran into Ferguson, and this time it was not incidental contact, says the referee. So at 16:48 of period number 2, the Reds will get their second power play of the game. Emery going off for the body check. So the Reds power play goes to work for the second time today. Lemieux with the shot, that's blocked by Stewart. The puck comes right to Tori McPherson, and she'll send it down the length of the ice. Ball comes out of the net, plays it around. Lemieux loses the puck to Stewart. Stewart plays it back to Mairead McPherson. Now Lemieux slow to get up, as didn't see what happened to her. She went down. Gregan with it now. She'll give to Lemieux. Lemieux goes to dump it in, but it goes off of Landon Pitt's stick and up into the Red bench. 2:36 left to go in the second period. 1:24 remaining in the penalty to KJ Emery for body checking. Pitts and Desjardins to take the draw. Off the draw, Smith plays it back to Mairead McPherson. McPherson gets it as far as the Reds line. There waiting for it though was Green. She comes to the near side for Ferguson. Here comes Ferguson. In across the line. Puck rolls away from her and Sarah Fraser is there. Fraser plays it up the wall. Desjardins gets it at the point. Her shot blocked by Smith, and now here comes Megan Smith. Smith coming in one-on-one against Green. Smith cuts to the outside. She'll circle back and then just send the puck down low with 50 seconds left in the Emery penalty. Here's Waugh with it now. Cassidy Waugh looking to work it ahead. Waugh gets it back again. Now she loses it to Pitts, and Landon Pitts will kill some time skating back with the puck. Plays it up for Olivia Fitt. Pitts and Fitt actually collide with each other, and then Fitt will send it down low. Ferguson picks up there, across to the far side for Green. Green comes back near side with it to Desjardins. Desjardins overskates the puck. Waugh has to pick up. Waugh now works it ahead to Penelope Ringette. Ringette in across the blue line. 9 seconds left in the power play. for Green. Kick save made off the shot from Green, and Dunn will clear that to the far wall. Trying to work the puck around Ringette as we go back to 5-on-5. Just over a minute left to go here, second period. Now Geno cutting back towards the middle of the ice. Bit of a dangerous play, but it ends up working out as she gets the puck all the way out and past Lemieux. Now Olivia Fitt will get it. Takes a bounce off a stanchion right to Lemieux. She feeds it to Lawrence. Lawrence to Ringette. Ringette's pass a little too far in front of Barry, but Regan Barry's still able to get it down and deep into the select zone. Emery, who just came out of the penalty box, goes to make a cross-ice pass. Ringette there to break that up, but McKay coming back and picks up. And now McKay working down the left wing. Takes a shot, it goes wide, comes all the way around the boards. 30 seconds left. Mackenzie, who has a goal today on her birthday, takes it behind the net. Plays it all the way out and back to the line for McKay. There's a shot, deflection, save, rebound, and another save by Paul there in close quarters from Emery. Now Emery tries to get a shot through the traffic. She can't. Another shot, puck still loose. Alyssa Fitt, a couple of jabs at it, but couldn't get it in underneath Kylan Paul. 5 seconds left in the period. Maybe time for one more shot. McKay slowly rolls it in onto Paul, and just as the horn sounds, Paul covers up and hangs on. So we will go to period number 3 with the score. The Northern Subway Selects 3, the EDZA West Reds 0. Shots on goal in the second period, 16-5 for the Selects after 15-5 in the first. So a two-period total of 31-10. And Kylan Paul, 28 saves on 31 shots so far, doing a great job keeping this game close. And as we talked about, that is a key to this game. As long as the Reds can keep the game close, keep themselves within striking distance, they'll be able to maintain their momentum, maintain their energy. But the next goal in this game, in the third period, is going to be a key. Whether it becomes 4-0 or 2-1, going to be a big factor in the outcome of this afternoon's contest. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the third period in just a few moments. You are watching Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League action right here on Pedro Picto Sports through video.ibm.com. So this is the only game I got for you next weekend there, bud. Is just the Sunday at 11:30 here. All right. Because every other team is playing on the road next weekend, so just the way it works out with the schedule, man. Yeah, it's okay. So if you have a shift if you're not here, it's because I know you're at work, and that's cool. But if you're here, then great. Or just text me and let me know when you know your schedule. All right, just wanted to take it a quick one. Yeah. Somebody posted something on Facebook. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. The Subway Northern Selects carrying a 3-0 lead into period number 3 against the visiting EDZA West Reds. The Reds, thanks in large part to a great game by Kylan Paul, keeping this one close. Again, our next broadcast of Select's home games will be not until November, as they'll be spending a couple of weekends on the road. They'll have a tournament somewhere in between there as well, and they've also they also will not have access to this sheet of ice for a little bit of time as well, as of course this is where the Grand Slam of Curling event is going to be taking place in early November. So that throwing a bit of a wrinkle in a lot of teams' schedules who play out of this building. Again, we might be doing some games from elsewhere within the Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League. Still working on getting all of that sorted out, and we'll let you know as soon as we get that sorted out one way or another. Right now, third period is underway. Alyssa Fitt plays it back to Mackenzie, ahead for Natalie McKay. Here comes McKay. McKay with the shot, doesn't get through. Puck loose in front, and Paul able to get herself spun around and find that puck and make the save and hang on. Just 25 seconds gone here in the third period. And a big save by Paul to keep it close. Of course, by this point in the game yesterday, the score was already 6-0. And the Selects made it 7 just a couple of minutes in. So for the Reds, this already a significant better outcome than yesterday was. Lead pass. There's Emery stepping in to Hannah Harvey, and understandably Knox. And now we're going to see something we almost never see here, as Emery and Knox. Knox's helmet pulled right off of her head. And KJ Emery stepped right in to Hannah Harvey. And Faith Knox, understandably, got a little bit upset with that, and then something we almost never see at this level. Quite the melee here at 43 seconds of the third period. And the officials are going to take a minute to talk this over and figure out how exactly they're going to deal with it. And you got to figure. And Knox's face mask ripped right off of her helmet. In that scrum. So while the officials sort things out here, not sure if they're trying to get Knox's helmet repaired there. Not sure if they're going to be able to get that done here in short order. So then the questions becomes, do they have a spare helmet kicking around somewhere for her? Not something you usually see in the Nova Scotia Female Midget Hockey League. Certainly. And I think the big thing right now for both sets of coaches is to try and talk to their benches and get everybody calmed down so that we don't see another 19 minutes and 17 seconds of this sort of thing for the remainder of the game. So now we're getting Landon Pitts to go over and so KJ Emery obviously is getting a penalty for the initial hit, I would think, and 2 minutes are going up on the board, so the Reds will get a power play out of this. All of this again coming at just 43 seconds of the third period. And Knox trying to plead her case. That her helmet got ripped off and she still doesn't have the helmet back. And I think they went down to the dressing room and got an additional helmet. And by Knox's reaction as she put that on, doesn't look like it fit very well. Here we go. We'll get the announcement of the penalties. Oh, his battery, the battery went on him, I think. The way he's shaking the mic there. The way he was shaking the microphone there, it looked like the battery died on him as he was trying to start talking. So, okay, so Knox is going over to the box. I was hoping there would be something innocuous that would happen that would allow me to make the Dr. Seuss reference Knox in box, with apologies to the great Dr. Seuss. But indeed, it is Knox in box, and it's not nearly as innocuous as I was hoping to get that reference in. But it is Knox in box. Not that you ever want to see penalties, but that was just, you know, too good of a moment to pass up. One of my kids' favorite books growing up was Fox and Socks, which of course has references to Knox in box. And so they're still having an issue with the helmet, as that helmet that they gave her is not going to fit her. But it looks like, no, now they got a different one for her. It's, I believe that's Waters' helmet. And she'll try to put that one on and we'll see how that goes. So there's 2 players in each penalty box right now, but there's also 2 minutes up on the board to KJ Emery. And now Alyssa Fitt will go over and sit in the box as well. So there's 3 selects and 2 reds in the penalty box. And again, all of this coming at 43 seconds of the third period. And as I look down, Waters, who was in the game earlier, is no longer. Here we go.
To the celebrations, number 12, KJ Emery. 2 minutes for body check, 4 minutes for head contact.
So let's run through those for you. Thankfully the camera is running so you can see what's going on while I was writing all of that down. So it was a cross-checking penalty to Nicole Ferguson of the Reds and a cross-checking penalty to Haley Harrison of the Selects. It was a 4-minute head contact to Faith Knox and a 4-minute head contact to KJ Emery. And the extra penalty, the initial penalty that started it all, the 2-minute body checking penalty to KJ Emery, which is being served by Alyssa Fitt, and which has given the Reds the power play out of this whole thing, which now has 43 seconds left in it as the Selects get the puck down the length of the ice. Puck left behind the net, Stewart on it. She gets it away from Desjardins. Stewart now, who killed off a bunch of penalty time yesterday doing something similar, now killing off a bunch of penalty time here in this one. And she's got 3 Reds around her trying to get the puck away from her. Sarah Stewart gets the puck tied up again. And Sarah Stewart by herself has killed half a minute of this penalty. What a job by Sarah Stewart. When that puck went into the red zone, there were 43 seconds left in the penalty. There are now 12 seconds left, and it was Sarah Stewart pretty much by herself tying that puck up. There was another Select player in the zone, but it was Stewart who was the only one in there in the scrum, keeping that puck tied up. What a job by Sarah Stewart. She did the same thing yesterday. A very valuable penalty killer. Now coming out of the penalty box, here comes Alyssa Fitt. Fitt goes down, gets the puck. Tried to center it for Smith, as the Reds are now 0 for 3 on the power play. Battle along the boards in front of the benches. Dunn will play it across to the far side. Lemieux gets it out to center. Now played back in, now back out, and now McKay gets it back in again. Gets around Lemieux. Here comes McKay with a shot, and that goes up over the crossbar. Coming back out the other way, Barry. Her pass intended for Lawrence. Helping to break that up was Mairead McPherson. And now down in along the back wall, Barry tried to send it back down low. That gets broken up, but now Lawrence. She goes to play it down low. McPherson, she loses it to Barry. Barry with the shot, and the save made. And the penalties to Harrison and Ferguson expire. Still another, minute and 2 seconds left for the double minors or another minute and 2 for the double minor to Knox, and another 3:02 left as Emery has to serve the full 6. Puck comes to the line. There's Reagan with the shot. It gets deflected, and Zettler stays with it, makes the save, and hangs on. 16:07 left to go here in the third period. Selects leading at 3-0, what has become quite a spirited affair here in the third. Although it seems like tempers have calmed down a little since that little melee. Harrison plays it around the far side for McKenzie. She gets it ahead to Stewart, ahead now for Pitts, up to Tori McPherson. Back to Stewart. Stewart with the shot, just over the crossbar. Lemieux now will pick up. Here comes Lemieux, out to center. McKenzie there to break that up. Harrison at her own blue line. Skates it across the red and will dump the puck in. Stewart the first one on the puck, as both Gregan and Lemieux were thinking the other one was going to get it, I think. Pitts coming in to help out. And Stewart will get the puck. Plays it back to McKenzie. McKenzie, her shot through the traffic, they score! Not sure if it was Alyssa Fitt who deflected that or if it went off a Reds player. But it is now 4-0 at 4:48 of period number 3. Either way, certainly it will be Abby McKenzie's second point here on her birthday. Waiting to see the official word, whether it was Alyssa Fitt deflecting it or whether it went off another player and it's McKenzie's second of the game. There's McKenzie with a shot that goes off of. It is Alyssa Fitt's goal, her second point of this game. The announcement is Fitt from Pitts and Olivia Fitt. It was McKenzie who took that shot, certainly. But to be fair, the officials are humans and they do make mistakes from time to time. So we'll stay with what the official word was. Alyssa Fitt gets her second goal of the season, her third point, her second point of today's game as she assisted on McKay's goal back in the first period. Pitts gets her second point of the game. Olivia Fitt gets her second point of the game as it is now 4-0. Just about 6 minutes gone here in the third period. The penalty to Knox has expired and she's back available on the red bench. Emery still has a little bit more time left to serve in her minors, excuse me. Now here's Ringette with the puck. She plays it down low. Lawrence and Barry actually gets the puck behind the net, tries to play it out front for Lawrence, but too much white shirt in the way. And it's out to center with Sarah Stewart. Lemieux now for Lawrence. Ella Lawrence gets the puck down into the select zone. Back to pick up there is going to be Dunn. Dunn gives to McPherson, back to Dunn. Ahead for McKay. That gets beyond McKay and goes down to Waugh, all the way into the deep into the zone. Now Pitts plays it back to the line intended for Dunn. It gets past her and she has to hustle back and play it across for Geno. Geno trying to get around Knox. Up top. Harvey will pick up now, and Harvey will go to play it in, but puts it right onto the stick of Tori McPherson. Now Harvey steals it from McPherson, and she scores! Hannah Harvey with a great individual effort, and it's now 4-1, 7:15 of the third period. For Hannah Harvey, that's her first goal and first point of the season. And it's back to a 3-1 game. And the Reds get that puck as a souvenir for Hannah Harvey, her first female midget goal. Congratulations to Hannah Harvey on that landmark goal for Harvey, making it 4-1 in favor of the Selects. As the puck rolls all the way down into the Select zone, Harrison back to pick up. She plays it ahead, and here comes Olivia Fitt. Comes cross ice to Alyssa, back to Harrison, back to Alyssa Fitt again. 12:04 left to go here, third period. Alyssa Fitt takes a shot, save made. McPherson now, Tori that is. with the puck. Goes to play it down low. That's broken up. Puck comes back to Tori McPherson. She takes the shot, and Paul will hang on for a face-off. 8:11 gone here, third period. 4-1 in favor of the Subway Northern Selects. Hannah Harvey gets her first ever female midget hockey league goal, breaking the goose egg, but still 3 goals left to try and climb back for the Reds here in this one. Mairead McPherson tried to give it to Langell. It rolled a little too far from her. Emery couldn't get it. And now Desjardins wraps it all the way around the boards just beyond Sarah Fraser. And here comes Fraser back to get the puck. Bird right on her heels. Bird creates the turnover. Plays it back to Lemieux. Lemieux having trouble finding it in her feet. Bird comes back to help out, gets it to Spencer. Spencer with the shot. And that gets deflected into the near side corner. Desjardins plays it down. Emery wraps it around to the far side. Lemieux couldn't get the puck back in deep, and Langell will get it ahead for Alyssa Fitt. Or that was Smith rather, excuse me, 2, not 3. Smith gets it back again, plays it down into the red zone. Picking up is Tori McPherson. Takes it behind the net, comes out, tried to feed it to Stewart, but they can't connect. Now Pitts knocks the puck down, plays it back to Dunn. Dunn sends it down into the red zone. It's going to just miss the net, but not hard enough for an icing. And the Selects, there's a chance for Stewart. And again, we get some pushing and shoving after the whistle. And Landon Pitts with the leadership role there, making sure that Sarah Stewart doesn't get into something that she'll regret. Not necessarily, not trying to suggest who would win a physical encounter, more so Stewart having to miss games as a result of getting into something in the bigger picture. Pitts, after having a great scoring opportunity right off the draw, has the puck at the far wall, plays it down into the corner for Stewart. Tried to get it back to Pitts, that goes off a stick. And now Lawrence gets it out to center. Back to get it will be Dunn with Ringette right on her heels. Dunn takes it behind the net, plays it off the wall, held in at the line by Green. She takes the shot, and that's steered aside by Zettler. Geno now pushes the puck past Ringette, but it comes back. Now Pitts will pick up. She'll play it around to the near side. McPherson gets around Green and out to center, but Barry picks up there and sends it right back in again. Here's Geno with it. 9.5 left to go. Third period, Selects leading it 4-1. Passed ahead for Stewart. She gets it to Tori McPherson near side. McPherson into the zone, drop pass for Pitts. Pitts takes it down towards the corner. Now she'll circle back, gets it over to Emery. KJ Emery with a shot. And I'm not sure if it was Paul or a defenseman, whoever it was, got that one kicked wide. Now here's McKenzie working her way through Knox. McKenzie ends up going knee to knee with Wall. Doesn't look like there was any intent there. And play does carry on. Alyssa Fitt to Emery. Emery couldn't take it cleanly. Now it's back in Gregan. She'll go across to the far side for Lemieux. Lemieux working her way ahead. Now Knox will push it into the select zone. McKenzie plays it over to Harrison. Harrison, the long lead pass for Alyssa Fitt. Here comes Fitt. Save, rebound, and on the rebound, Alyssa Fitt gets her second goal of the game. It's now 5-1. The long lead pass from Harrison breaks out Alyssa Fitt, her second of the game, third of the season, and fourth point. Harrison should certainly get an assist. We'll wait to see if there's a second assist on that one or not. And right off of the draw, here comes Langell. They're calling that unassisted, making it 5-1. Certainly, in my mind, I thought Harrison deserved an assist on that, but perhaps because there was the save on the initial shot and it was the rebound that went in, that rendered Harrison's pass moot as far as the official scoring goes. 7:50 left to go here in the third period, what is now a 4-goal game. Langell gets tripped up. Puck comes back to the line for McKenzie. McKenzie, her shot. Goes off a skate and into the near side corner. Now Bird will get it out to center. McKenzie there to pick up, brings the puck in. Following up, Olivia Fitt gets it in deep. Now we're going to get another penalty. They're going to call body contact on Desjardins, it appears. And the Selects will get their third power play of the game with 7:25 left to go here in period number 3. So Pitts will take the draw against Waugh here to start the third power play of the afternoon for the Selects. They are 0 for 2 so far with the extra attacker. Here's Stewart now at the far wall, down into the corner, right back to Stewart, now back to the line, Mairead McPherson. McPherson for Stewart. Stewart comes near side for Fraser, down to Tori McPherson, back to Fraser. Sarah Fraser, her pass goes down into the corner. Pitts there to get it behind the net, plays it to the far side for Stewart. Back down to Pitts. Pitts skates the puck up, now gives back to Stewart. Stewart, sharp ankle shot, save, rebound, and Pitts will put that one in, making it 6-1 as the power play strikes for the first time, and Landon Pitts gets her second goal of the game. Her third of the season and 6th point, the power play goal. Stewart with an assist. This one coming at 13-19. And we'll wait to see if there's a second assist as well, or if it's just Pitts from Stewart, making it again a 6-1 margin. They're calling that unassisted. Here comes Ringette now the other way. Ringette cuts to the middle, takes a shot, save made, and Zettler was looking to play the puck, but the referee thought that she froze it, so we'll get a face-off inside the Subway Select zone with 6:11 left to go here in the third period. With it now, there's Geno, Ava Geno, works to the far corner, gets the puck up to KJ Emery. Emery gets it out to center. Gregan will dump it back in again. And Dunn now takes it behind the net. Under 6 minutes left in the third period. 6-1 the scoreline. McKay trying to work through. McKay down into the corner against Lemieux. McKay sends it behind the net. Emery out in front, intended for Alyssa Fitt, but that's broken up, and now Barry will get it ahead to Lawrence. Lawrence rolls it towards the net, and covering up and hanging on is Claire Zettler. 5:31 on the clock. Selects with the 5-goal lead. McKay and Waugh take the face-off. McKay wins it to McKenzie. McKenzie now goes to play it to Emery at the wall. Emery loses it to Waugh, but McKay gets it back and plays it ahead for Alyssa Fitt. Her shot goes wide. Puck comes off the end boards to Knox. Knox ahead to Waugh. And too many men on the ice going to be called against the Selects as that line change a little bit awkward. So that'll give the Reds their 4th power play of the game. And Alyssa Fitt will go over, and for the second time in this game, Fitt will serve a penalty that's not hers. This one, the bench minor for too many players. at 14:50. Off of the draw, there's a shot right on, and Zettler makes the save and hangs on. 5:07 left to go. Just 3 seconds coming off the clock in the penalty. Desjardins taking the draw, wins it to Waugh. Waugh fans on a shot, second chance. That shot gets blocked by McKenzie, excuse me. McKenzie gets it out to center. Gregan there to knock that one down. Plays it back to Desjardins. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson brings the puck into the zone, goes to play it in deep, knocked down by Harrison. Harrison now will play it off the boards and out. Gregan knocks it down there. Gregan gets it across to across to Ferguson, excuse me, ahead for Waugh. Waugh brings it in, takes the shot, but just as they crossed the line, Bird was just a step offside, and good non-reaction by the Selects on that shot at the whistle, as Waugh took the shot. Waugh was in the act of shooting when the whistle blew. Sometimes you'll see players react to that as if it's the greatest insult in humanity. And if it comes well after the whistle, I agree, it is a very not cool move. But in that case, it was very clear that it came that the act of shooting was as the whistle blew. There's a chance for the Reds, but knocked down in front of the net was Lawrence. Now we got more pushing and shoving. Barry trying to get into it with McPherson, then Barry with a couple of slashes and high sticks and whatever else. And I think Regan Barry's going to get both. No, it's going to be Barry for slashing, and they're going to call Fraser for cross-checking. So coincidental penalties coming at exactly 16 minutes. Regan Barry for the slash, and Sarah Fraser for the Selects for the cross-check. So it'll stay a Reds power play for another 50 seconds as the Reds continue to trail by 5. Puck sent down into the Select zone. Trying to clear there was McKenzie. That didn't work. There's a shot. Zettler makes the save. Covers up for a face-off. 3:41 left to go here in the third period. 31 seconds left to go in the power play for the Reds. Off of the draw, Spencer wins it. It comes back to Ferguson. She gives to Knox. Back to Gregan. Gregan with the shot, and Zettler will catch that one. It looked like it might have been going wide anyway, but Zettler not taking any chances. She'll hold on for another face-off. 3:35 left to go here in the third period. 25 seconds left in the Reds' fourth power play of the game. Gregan will send it down low, goes in behind the net, around to McKenzie. Up to Stewart. Stewart taking her time, working the puck ahead, gets it almost, and now she does get it out of the zone. Sarah Stewart, again, showing how valuable a penalty killer she can be. And that penalty has now been killed. We're back to 5-on-5. McKenzie takes the puck down below the goal line. Gregan takes her into the corner. Around to the far side, Knox, but she can't clear the zone as Stewart takes the puck from her across to McKenzie. McKenzie can't find it in her feet when she tries to make the centering pass. Too much traffic had gotten in the way. Now Harrison with the shot. There's a chance in front for Fitt, and Alyssa Fitt will get her third of the game, her third of this period, making it 7-1 at 17:14. And I believe Harrison will get an assist on that one. We'll wait for the official word. That's the third different select player. As now we get more pushing and shoving. As after Zettler covered the puck up, and Penelope Ringette, who came into the pile late, is going to get a penalty with 2:26 left to go. And she'll get a roughing call, and looks like KJ Emery is going to go off for roughing as well. So more coincidental penalties with 2:26 left on the clock. Now we get it all sorted out that it will still be 5-on-5 with the coincidental roughing penalties, Emery and Ringette. 2:26 left to go in this one, a 6-goal game in favor of the host Northern Subway Selects. Knox behind the net, over to the far side corner. Olivia Fitt gets it to the line and just out as Lawrence couldn't hold. And now here comes Olivia Fitt. She's got Alyssa with her. Olivia has it knocked off her stick by Green. Now Alyssa behind the net. Puck rolls too far for her. Knox ends up putting it right onto her own net. And covering up and hanging on for the face-off is Paul. So we're just about to the finish line here in this one. 2:01 left to go in the third period. Selects will go to 4-0 on the season. Reds will drop to 2-4. There's a pass broken up nicely by Ferguson with a nice defensive play. Now Gregan gets the puck, plays it up to Bird. Bird to the line, not out. Mairead McPherson keeps it in, sends it down into the corner. Gregan tried to get it through to Ferguson, but that was stolen, and then a shot nearly goes in, and now picked up again by Olivia Fitt. Takes it back to the blue line, gives over to Mairead McPherson. There's a shot, save, rebound, and Lawrence will get on that puck and send it down the length of the ice. 75 seconds left to go. That'll be an icing against the Reds. As one set of coincidental penalties has come to an end. One more set of coincidental penalties have approximately 42 seconds left. Off of the draw, puck comes back to the line. Gino comes across for Harrison. Harrison tees it up. There's a save, steered into the corner. Tori McPherson with it now. Stewart in there as well, but McPherson still on the puck. We're into the final minute. Back to the line for Gino. Gino tees it up. That shot gets blocked. And Waugh will bring it out. Waugh has Knox with her. She also has Harvey. Puck goes down below the goal line. Harvey in there. Tries to play it out in front. That'll be cleared away and out of danger by Pitts. Waugh gets it back down low. Harrison picks up. Final 30 seconds of the game. Played ahead. Pass intended for Pitts, broken up, but now McPherson picks up. She'll get it to Pitts. Here comes Pitts, trying to get it back over to Tori McPherson. Nice play by Gregan to break that up. 17 seconds left to go. Smith went to play it back to the line. Holding it in is done. Into the corner. Pitts working against Gregan. McPherson comes in. Knox takes McPherson over to the boards. Coming in to try and help work the puck loose is Smith, and they will run out of time. The final score, Subway Northern Selects defeat the EDZA West Reds 7-1. So the Selects improve to 4-0 on the season, move into a first place tie with the Station 6 Fire. The Reds drop to 2-4. They will remain in third place, pending the outcome of today's game between the Penguins and the Panthers. And we're still waiting on that one. It started a couple hours before our game did, but no word as of yet as to how that game turned out. So that's going to do it for us here today. Once again, on behalf of my awesome cameraman Riley, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score one last time. The Northern Subway Selects defeat the EDZA West Reds 7-1. Thanks for watching. Our next broadcast here on Petter Pictou Sports will be Friday from Antigonish. Actually, it'll be on Petter Pictou Sports, but it'll be over on mixlr.com, an audio-only broadcast. Our next broadcast with video, we'll have to wait and see to find out on that for sure. Until then, this is Michael.